A local firefighter has been defying the odds for decades.
Clark County Fire Captain Robin Brown is one of the first below-the-elbow amputees to be hired as a paramedic and firefighter even before the Americans with Disabilities Act. And after a stellar career, anchor Nina Pershukula tells us how he's ready to retire. Nina?
And Mr. and Mrs. Brown have a long honey-do list after he officially retires on February 7th, and they can't wait to spend more time with each other. But Captain Brown will continue to serve others, and this time with the help of his wife, Laura.
He's no pirate, but Captain Robin Brown of the Clark County Fire Station at the airport is known as Captain Hook.
There's not a lot of medics running around with a hook or firefighters on with a hook.
He lost his left hand in a farm accident when he was 3 years old, but it never slowed him down.
I grew up on a farm, so physical labor, I'm used to that.
Captain Brown became one of the first below-the-elbow amputees hired as a firefighter before the Americans with Disabilities Act became law.
I said, I don't need anything. I said, I just want to be graded fairly with everybody else. And tell me whether I'm good or not good based on what everybody else is. I don't need anything else.
He climbed up the career ladder.
29 years fire, 37 years total first responding.
Then he met Laura.
Well, there was something about, he didn't take himself too seriously. I admired, obviously, what he, could do.
But after almost 40 years of service, Captain Brown is retiring with his true love up in Big Bear. But they'll continue to give back to the community.
She actually came up with the idea, and it's because I have a lot of left-hand gloves sitting around the house.
They're launching a nonprofit, One Hand, One Glove, connecting amputees.
So the idea is not to make money from the website. The idea is to be able to use the proceeds to support other athletes, get them out, encourage them.
Captain Hook, now with a partner in inspiring others like him who continue to defy odds.
I don't know about you guys, but every time I see this story, it just makes me smile.
It's such an inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine what it was like meeting him for the first time.
It was such a great story, by the way. And the website, onehandoneglove.com, that is at the bottom of your screen. It is up and running right now. And they do have a bigger picture for the nonprofit that they are just starting.
That's incredible.
Right now.
That's awesome.
Great.
Amazing that the Browns have already been giving back and they just continue to do that and plan to do more of that in retirement.
That's right. And speaking of giving back, by the way, they want to start fundraisers coming from that nonprofit. And eventually, you just saw in the pictures that they are really an active couple. They do cycling, do a lot of outdoor sports, and eventually they want to start fundraisers to help veterans, other first responders, and also other disabled athletes. So
they
definitely
are so
a great couple.
Yeah, incredible. Nina, thanks so much for that story.
Absolutely.